we even need more time to rejoice, so that I can invite the minister responsible for roads and highways to come and marry with me. But if he give us one day, it's against the promise of the president, and I don't want to believe that the president deceived the Muslim community. Thank you.
Yes, Chairman of the Business Committee, can we take some comments, then you have the floor to respond to them. Yes, Minority Chief Whip.
Speaker, let me start off by commending the leader of the House, who so far has navigated well. Now, if you look at the business statement as proposed for the adoption by the House, clearly replete with a number of questions. 72 questions is not ordinary. And these questions are questions that are outstanding, which has been offloaded. I'm also reliably aware that there are fresh questions. In fact, for our side, there are fresh questions that we have filed, anticipating the ministers to come and do justice and respond to these questions. So what? Now, we will not countenance excuses in the coming weeks. In fact, some of the ministers dutifully attend upon the House. Some don't, and we are taking a cue. I don't want to mention any names, but the Honorable Road Minister is a notable personality who is always in the House. Now, Honorable Akande has joined him. Now, Honorable Akande is taking a cue from Honorable Abuja. The other ministers should take a cue. In the coming weeks, Majority Leader, we are not going to countenance, I am attending a meeting here, I am attending a conference here. This is Parliament, and it must prioritize the work of Parliament. So I'm hoping the respected Majority Leader will take this into consideration as we plan programs and activities for the ensuing week. Speaker, the Majority Leader will recall that I was at the Business Committee meeting. One of the agreements, significant agreement of the meeting, which I found missing, was a decision to program the Exchequer, the Finance Minister, to be here between Tuesday and Wednesday because of what he's doing at, we are told, an official program at Côte d'Ivoire, the AFDB elections. I can't find that captured. The Finance Minister must be in the House. Common Fund is outstanding. Get Fund project is outstanding. Well, NHIA, we are here to give official assent to the formula, so one cannot talk about it. You can see sadness in the faces of, if you visit the assemblies, no show. The assemblies are not happy. The ministers are not happy. Why? And the Finance Minister will so moto decide when he wants to pay Common Fund. He's our friend. He's one of our own. But this one will put friendship aside. He must be programmed to attend upon the House and tell us what the plans are to honor these payments. And I'm sure the leader of the House agrees with me. Again, there's an observation that is emerging as a trend. Mining agreement. I recall when we passed the budget for the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, there was no provision for the reclamation of polluted water bodies, land, and all what have you. Yet, mining agreements day in, day out are being extended. Mining agreements are being signed. Article 268 of the Constitution is clear. An imperative on this House to ensure the ratification of these agreements. The Majority Leader, a respected lawyer as he is, also agrees. The current one is the gold mines, Goldfields Damine mine. We are aware, formerly there was a former release. Government has extended it. Yet, the executive cannot take Parliament for granted. They must bring that agreement here for ratification. We are entering the second week and no show. Meanwhile, the mining companies are working. Parliament has not ratified it. And the mining companies are working. Mr. Speaker, these agreements must be brought to the House forthwith for Parliament to consider them. The executive cannot assume that the extension of the agreement is an automatic ratification by Parliament. No. Especially in this time and age, when water bodies, we have renewed effort in the pollution of water bodies and the destruction of land. We cannot. The lands minister, this is not a matter for him to shed tears. This is not a matter for shedding of tears. He should just bring the agreement for us to consider. And I'll bring this to the notice of the majority leader to ensure the minister does the needful. If you visit Sakumono and its environs, houses are being pulled down for reasons we don't know. What we hear is that these houses have been built on waterways. Ramsar sites have been encroached upon, and hence the need for these houses to be pulled down. We don't know. That is what we've been hearing. At least, as a representative of the people, we will want to support the minister to sanitize building activities and to ensure that the right thing is done. Mr. Speaker, I am also aware, and some of the assemblies who wrongfully issue building permits and yet go behind and cause the destruction of these same buildings. So it's a big concern, and we will be happy if the local government minister or a minister relevant to this program to come and apprise us. Is it just the question of structures being built on waterways being destroyed? Are there other considerations we need to look at? These are concerns that we cannot simply gloss over. Let me draw the curtains on an engagement we had with the Speaker and leadership. I thought that the discussion has been firmed up. In time, we'll start proceedings. We are told there's a proposal almost accepted that we should start proceedings at 2. And leader, I don't know if it's a matter that has been firmed up. It should find expression, or we should have a confirmation so that honorable members can program themselves accordingly.
Honorable member, on that note, I was part of that meeting, and you know it was conditional. Various caucuses would have to be informed, and by the agreement of the caucus, then the change will come appropriately. I think that was the decision taken at that meeting.
Yeah, that's fine. My conclusion is that the mood of the House, leader, I'm trying to gauge the mood of the House. I see your back, sadness to the power 4. And our back, sadness to the power 3. Majority leader, do something. The mood of the House is not too good. Members are happy. There are matters I cannot discuss in the open. So leadership must engage. Honorable Doyo, do the needful. Honorable Doyo, are you listening? You are on call. Listen to me. Deputy Whip, are you talking to the Finance Minister?
Honorable Minority Chief Whip, you rightly stated it, that leadership must engage. So do your engagement and communicate it to the caucus.
And we also want to plead that the majority leader, I trust him. When he wants to deliver, he does deliver. He doesn't want. But this one, we are not happy. There are lots of discussions that we cannot elaborate on in the open. And then finally, there are 4 ministers that are still outstanding. What are we waiting for? We are ready to support you. Bring your 4 ministers. The Honorable Mills, for instance, he needs to be considered. My good friend. And then I see My people. Adongo has been praying and fasting. Speaker, he doesn't fast. He has been.
Honorable Anodom Pre, do you want to be appointed?
No, Speaker, I know he's one of our own, and when he succeeds.
No, do you personally want to be appointed?
No, my time will come.
So what is your worry?
Speaker, my time will come. Just that I'm worried the way Honorable Adongo is not happy. He's not happy. He has been praying and fasting, hoping that the last 4, he will make the list. And the 4 is not coming. So, majority leader, try and push the 4 so that we can consider our good friend. Because having said that, I want to thank you for the space and invite the majority leader to give us some good answers. I thank you.
Let me hear briefly from Honorable Adongo.
Mr. Speaker, I think it to me be very, very sad that you are here talking. He was expecting you to sleep at Yoko with him. You abandoned him to sleep there. And today, you promised the people of Ghana that you abandoned.
For you.
I think it's a technical challenge.
It's back. Come here. Mine is working. So you come and use this one. The majority leader deliberately of the minority's mic. Come and use this one.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's a short one. I just wanted to remind the majority leader that we are entering June, and up till now, we haven't seen the motion for the resolution for the international parliamentary delegations. It was something that was on the order paper last meeting, but surprisingly, we cannot see that, and we are entering June almost tomorrow. So if you want, we can hear something from him on that. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. It's a very good observation. Yes, Chairman of the Business Committee, you have the floor.
Right Honorable Speaker, I regret what is happening to the microphones of the minority. The IT department should fix it. The minority have called off their announced boycott of the House, and therefore they need the microphones working so that they can participate fully. So I urge the IT department to quickly fix that, because the minority do not intend to boycott the House. On the question about mid-year budget, I'm sure when we get to the middle of the year, it will come. And also, the Honorable Honorable Habib's issue about a second holiday for Eid Adha, if you listened carefully to the President, what he said was that I am pleased to announce that I have instructed the legal counsel at the Presidency, Madame Marietta Brew, to amend the Public Holidays Act to allow for an additional holiday in celebration of Eid al-Fitr. Eid al-Fitr. From this year onwards, 2 public holidays will be observed at the end of the holy month of Ramadan. This is what the President said. At the end of the holy month of Ramadan. And I was in cabinet, and indeed the proposal was presented, it was carried, and the amendment to the public holidays bill will be brought, and the appropriate legislation will be enacted by this House. That was the specific promise of the President. Ministers attending, yes, we'll try and make sure that the ministers attend. Parliament is one of their first primary responsibilities, especially those who are members of Parliament. And if unavoidably they cannot make it, we'll also give advance notice and reschedule the questions. As you will know, we don't have too many ministers. We have ministers that don't have deputies. Some international conferences by this House must be brought forward